Hello and welcome to week number 12 of RollPlay. My name is JP McDaniel, joined by the rest of the cast of the show. We've got Abigail, we've got Vincent, we've got Brigger, and of course we've got Neal, our DM. Neal, I'm happy to say you have your first fan art.
I just saw that.
Your
while you
first
were doing
fan
intros.
art. So we'll show this off here at the start of the show. King of Rats over on DeviantArt was the one who made it. So, yeah, any first impressions, Neal? Do you like it?
I'm kind of blown away by it. I think it's perfect.
There you go. It's perfect. Awesome stuff.
Actually, link it
Look, that
in
looks
Skype.
very much like that one.
Yeah, I'll link it up in Skype here for you in just 1 second. But yeah, congrats. We'd love to see more fan art of Neal, of anyone really. We actually eat this shit up. We sit here in our Skype chat and link back and forth all the different stuff that you guys are making for us. Much like a song that was actually like an arrangement that was composed. It has sheet music. It was played in the opening of the show. That blew me away. Ryan, I don't know. Did you see your song that someone made for you?
No, I've been slacking on my looking at content this week.
You got so here I'll link it to you as well. I played that in the opening of the show. It's getting crazy. It's getting awesome. It has been awesome. All the stuff that you guys are making us is well appreciated by everyone on the show. I don't know what we can do to give back except for just doing more shows. So that's what we're gonna do. Other than that, Neal, do we have any housekeeping stuff?
Yeah, Jen leveled up at the end of last session, so she needs to roll HP.
Okay.
All the
That's
HP.
That's
all
a
the gold and
D6.
all the HP.
1d6
Six!
online.
Ha!
Very nice.
I'm gonna become like Brigger.
You now have 27 HP.
Nice.
And
Fucking
after
man.
much meditation on the critical hit system, I think we're going to just move to you need clear by 5 to crit and clear by 10 to double crit.
So
think
what's the
we're gonna-
difference then?
Right now, if you clear by 4, you crit. We're just going to change it to if you clear by 5. If you roll an 18, 19, or 20, and you clear by 5, you critical. Or if you roll less than that and you clear by 10, you critical. So we're just making it ever so slightly more difficult.
Gotcha.
I think that will just balance things out a little bit more smoothly.
Challenge accepted.
Jeff, I know over the weekend when you were at DreamHack, a lot of people came up to you and talked about the show and whatnot. Can you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was really cool. It's actually been going on for a while. There hasn't been that many events, but even just casting at MLG, I believe people were saying they were enjoying it. And I actually had a few people ask for me to sign as Vincent Longborn at DreamHack, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
Obviously, I obliged, and
Did
Yeah.
you slap anyone?
no, and let it be known too if people ask, I will not. So don't ask.
Okay. No slapping from Sir Longborn. I guess the last bit here, this is still very, very early on, but if you guys want to see maybe what the shirt is going to look like, it's still very early on. Like I said, it might change. This is kind of what we're looking at right now. We don't know what if it's going to be colored, but this is just kind of a black and white sketch of the caricatures that oh God, I forget his name. I think it was Nikolai drew for us, in kind of the shield type deal right now on stream. So we'll see if this is what the actual shirt will be at the end of the day. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about it or give us any suggestions, I would love to hear that. So Neal, I guess without further ado, should we continue on?
Let's continue on. I think last week we left off with you guys being pardoned in front of the whole city, only to have Dalamar appear while you guys are like walking down off the wall, still in plain sight of a whole city, grab Jen and be like, hey, I need you guys, and then teleport away from Jen. Teleport away with Jen. I think his exact words were, there's something I need you to do for me, or something like that. Actually, I don't remember his exact words.
You don't even remember the words, Neal? It was your
Do you remember
cliffhanger?
the words?
It
was a cliffhanger.
It
I remember
was. I need your help, and you guys owe me big time. And then you vanished, or then he
Yeah,
vanished.
you probably just read that from...
No, I didn't read that from chat. I'm looking straight at the webcam.
Got the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what he said then. Something similar to that.
Oh, see, even I got it wrong. It was I have need of your assistance, says
There
the
we
chat,
go.
or services, one of the other ones.
Yeah. It
Anyways.
was a week ago.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, and I guess we should just state this at the start. We will not be playing for the full 4 hours tonight. It is a weeknight. A couple of us do have to get up early in the morning, so because of that, we cannot simply play till the wee early hours of the morning. So that said, I guess so. This
3
just
hours,
happened. Yeah, we'll go for like 3 hours, I think.
Yeah. So that just happened. Jen just disappeared. Abigail just disappeared. And you guys are all left on the wall kind of going, what now?
So I'm just like, great. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Are we just going to leave her there?
So I kind of go, guys, this could have been the best thing to have ever happened to us.
I mean, you guys want to go kill some hydras? We can go back to Willowbrook. I could build a
Probably
town.
with some pervy wizard right now, just
Yeah.
doing God knows what.
We just continue on. We can keep going west. It's been working out for us. Breger, what do you think about the situation?
Is she muted because she's gone?
No.
That'd be so fucking meta, like online
Yeah.
Dungeons Dragons. So she can't talk. We just mute her, and we're like, yeah. Meanwhile, in a dark chamber, we find Abigail naked. Not again! And then we just go to us, like, let's get a rack of lamb, guys.
Oh, God. Breger, how are you responding to this?
I am kind of curious to see what he wants.
Well, he
But,
didn't tell us where to go. I would assume it's his tower. But
Oh, definitely. That's where he's at.
how's the rest of the crowd reacting to this while we're just sitting there like having a stupid conversation?
The guy who you were talking to, the guy who just pardoned you, name? Felstar. Esteban Felstar.
Esteban, yeah.
Esteban. I-S-T-A-V-A-N.
He's Russian.
Esteban.
He kind of just, his mouth kind of opens and goes agape and says, you guys Dalamar? What?
Yeah, he's kind of
he
an
took our-
asshole.
Took our member there.
He does that from time to time. He's kind of a crazy guy. You know, he sits up in that tower all day, gets kind of lonely. He befriended Abigail, but we don't really know. We're just as clueless as you are right now. We don't know what to do.
Well, he quickly starts walking down the wall and motions for you guys to follow him, so you guys are out of sight of the public. The people on the other side are just kind of looking up. Some people are applauding, some people are kind of murmuring amongst each other. Varied reactions from the crowd.
Okay. I don't want to say anything to the crowd. I don't know if you two do.
No, not really.
All right, so we'll follow.
Thank you for your pardon and the party. May your night be filled with many of festivities. Carry on.
And remember who killed the giant near Willowbrook, and then I'll walk off.
It was most certainly that guy. Absolutely.
All right, so we're following Esteban.
Yeah. You guys start walking. He starts going back towards his manor with you guys in tow. He's talking to one of his escorts now, just kind of babbling at them for a moment. You have a few moments to yourselves if you want to say anything while you walk.
Should we tell this guy everything that has happened between Sir Dalamar and us? Or do you guys want to keep it on the...
I don't think so.
Keep it on the
Let's
low?
see what he has to offer, but we definitely need to keep that close to the chest. Apparently, Dalamar has a bad reputation.
Okay. I'll let you two do the talking. Because I
Very
tend
good.
to fuck that up.
Eventually, you guys get into the house, and he kind of brings you into a room and says, "Okay, what the hell was that all about?"
Well, we don't
I can't
know,
just pardon
actually.
a bunch of people for a heinous crime and then have a evil black-robed wizard show up and hang out with them.
Well, he didn't hang
You
out
have
with us.
no idea how bad that looks on me.
You did see
Thought I
him
got killed him.
abduct our member, right? Like, it wasn't a hangout. It was a abduction. We need to go get her now.
Oh, so this was not a planned...
No, we typically don't invite wizards to just show up and be like, "The day is mine," and then take someone and disappear. We prefer normal transportation on hooves and horses.
I see.
But we do appreciate the pardon, and we hope to live up to that pardon by now going off and retrieving a long-lost maiden. She's very frightful, this one. is very innocent, and she is probably terrified right now. We have to save her.
So, you're going to go find him?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you think we would just abandon our member? Or
Uh,
friend?
no, I suppose not. But he kind of mumbles.
What do you know about Dalamar?
A great many things. He's often considered to be one of the more powerful wizards alive, and generally considered to be an evil creature. The heart is black as tar.
What would be the worst thing that you've heard about him?
The worst thing?
The
His
worst
heart. Yeah.
Would it be his black heart?
It would be experimentation on civilians.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not good.
No, it's not.
So you can understand our urgency to go retrieve a member of our party, Abigail.
And you sure you have nothing to do with him?
Well, we've had dealings with him in the past, and then once we learned that this guy was kind of no good, because we're not from this region, actually, we're from somewhere else, so we didn't know this about him.
I see.
We most definitely backed away and told him that was our last job, but now he's taking our ladies and running off into the woods.
I don't know if he's in
Okay.
the woods per se. We don't.
Well, I mean, is there anything more you need of us? Because we definitely need to get on with this.
No, I guess not.
After we go and take care of our friend and whatever this wizard wants with us, is there anything that you need doing around here or somewhere in the region?
I could have use of you.
Yeah,
He says.
we really do appreciate your hospitality, and honestly, we very rarely receive nice hospitality, so we were all actually kind of worried that there was something bad going on with you guys, and that's clearly not the case. In fact, it sucks that at this joyous time, such a evil creature should show up like he did. So, most definitely, this is bad timing, but we would love to come back and work with you, or just spend time here as well. So, thank you.
Okay. The joyful, happy manner that he was hanging out with, or that he was giving off when you were hanging out with him before, is gone. He seems much more wary now, kind of concerned. But he says, you guys should go find your friend, and when you're done, if you could come back here, that would be great.
We'll
Sure.
do the best we can, sir.
Sounds good. We'll see you then. We don't know how long this will take, so just kind of bear with us. We'll be back as soon as possible.
Okay. So what do you guys do now?
Exit the house and what time of day is it?
The partying was in the early morning, so it's little before noon.
Well, you guys want to ride east and start making our way to
Yeah, we can just
the Vales?
start leaving town. Yeah.
Yeah, but as we do, let's coordinate a discussion here because we need to show up organized. Like, I'm guessing he's gonna. I mean, if he wanted to do battle, he wouldn't have done it public like that. He just would have attacked us or something. But I also think we can't take him on. So do we just do the gig for him? And I feel like this is a vicious cycle. He just shows up and abducts us. And
Yeah, I don't think that we need to just let this happen. I think he should definitely pay for what he did. If there's a way for him to do that.
yeah, exactly. So my thought is, we go into this not looking to just start up a fight, but at the first chance we can, we gank this bitch.
I think we have to have the element of surprise on our hands big time.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
Yeah.
there's no way we can face him straight up.
I agree.
And I don't know, maybe he can even understand what we're talking about right now because honestly, he just came out of thin air, snatched up Abby and left, so who knows what he can do.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe everything I'm saying is a satire on what I really feel. So
Exactly.
Yes.
who's to say if I want to kill
I
him?
feel
Maybe.
like from now on we communicate through looks.
I think we should just
exclusively.
communicate through looks until we
As
reach.
to,
But what if he can understand these looks? What if he can see these
I
looks?
don't know.
I feel like those are hard earned after lots of experience.
They're pretty complicated looks, not just
they're-
anybody.
That's
Okay.
the simplest things.
My only fear is that, this is a Vincent and Breger type deal. I have not been privy to all the looks,
Yeah,
so I might be kind of screwed there. But
I give Bregor a look that's like, look, check out the newbie. Huh? Okay.
oh god.
All right, let's go see what Dalamar wants.
Sure. I would love to stop in Willowbrook, since it soon will be Tuttebrook. We just got to make sure. I got to make sure plans are going accordingly there, and the guy that I gave all the money to hasn't run off with it. So if
Sure, we can make a stop. It's not like a friend's abducted by a all-powerful wizard.
look, it's on the way. All right,
Yeah.
it's on the road. We have
I'm
to go
fine
through
with
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys take off that same day, or you wait till the next day, or what?
Yeah, we'll take off same day. I think. I don't.
Yeah.
Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. So you go off after Abigail, and it's a long trek. It's a little over a week, maybe a week and a half to get there, because you got to pass through Solace and Haven and Vignes and Willowbrook and yada yada yada. Yeah, and the first couple of days are pretty uneventful. You get to Vignes again, and last time we went through Vignes, you guys kind of walked around the edge of town. Are you doing that again, or are you walking straight on through?
What time? Like, will we be able to reach Willowbrook before the night falls?
Oh God, no! You'd have to sleep out in the woods.
One of you two remind me what happened in Vignes again?
Oh, we just
killed
killed the
Lord
Lord.
That was Lord Fang's city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's fun
basically
over there.
stole a bunch of shit and killed the Lord.
Yeah, I
and-
think going around this one might be
Even
good.
now that you guys have been officially pardoned,
Oh right.
That's true.
No, we'll risk it because maybe I'll get to kill some people. So yeah, we're gonna go through.
I agree. I wanna go through. Breger, you gonna join us? Me and Vincent are gonna head in.
Well, I mean, we're still talking about it. I mean, yes, we've been pardoned, but how far does the pardon reach? Do we know?
what do you mean by that?
In the
Like-
region, or
I mean, is the pardon worldwide, or I mean, I feel like certain people have jurisdiction in certain areas, and then it.
Okay, so the pardon is over the jurisdiction of the entire region in which has that power. That is to say, everyone who would have been upset at you for killing Lord Fang
Mm-hmm.
has like what's the right word? 'Cause
So
it's not
legally,
a-
we can go
it's like
through
a-
Vignes, no problem.
It's like the whole state has pardoned you, basically.
Okay.
Technically, Vignes you should be pardoned in Vignes.
The only thing I'm worried about is some people who might have been loyal to Lord Fang try to assassinate us or something if we stay there the night. It's against the law, but he had to have at least a couple of friends.
it's very true. I mean, we can just take watch though. Like at the end of the day, Breger, if you don't want to come through here, I'm sure you'll be quite comfortable in the woods, being that you are a ranger. But I think me and Vince are gonna go in.
Okay, well, I suggest that we go around, but I'm not going to let you guys go in there alone. So if you guys outvote me, then I'll come in there with you.
I vote we go in. Vincent, what do you vote?
Yeah, we go in. It's fine.
2-1.
2-1. Outvoted.
All right, so I'm with you guys.
Okay, we'll go ahead and go in.
Cool, you guys go in.
And the guards see us, and
Yeah, you guys get spotted coming on pretty early, and a crowd kind of forms as you guys approach town. Gub, you make it very easy to tell which group this is.
sure.
So eventually you kind of get in towards where everyone's standing, and there's the entirety of the town guard, in addition to the royal, or not the royal guard, but the noble guard for Lord Fang's estate.
Gentlemen,
They're the one that see us.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're all kind of standing there as you guys walk in.
All right, I'll just wave to him. I guess
Night is
Vincent was about to
cold
leave.
and dark, and we could use a bed. Bzz.
They kind of glare at you and they say, "You're not welcome in these parts."
Oh, but we were pardoned.
Yeah, there was a pardon passed down from what's his face, but
What's his face? He's the king of this region.
well, administrator's a better word, but who gives a shit? You guys killed Lord Fang.
Well, there's a bit of irony here. You're asking us who gives a shit about an administrator that passed down judgment, yet you guys have your Jimmy's pretty rustled about an administrator that passed down judgment that didn't work out so hot for him. So apparently you do care about administrators, a la, that means you care about the pardon.
Were you trying to say
glares
ergo instead of
And
Allah?
says, "We're not going to start any trouble here, but we're going to keep a close eye on you and make sure you don't."
Gentlemen, I respect that, and I understand your wariness of us because of what happened here. I can give you my word that we have no reason or we're not going to cause harm, okay? We're going to do the best we can to not do that. And
Plus-
you know what? To be honest with you, if you want us out of here, you say the word, and out of respect to the tragedy that did happen here, I will take us and we'll camp in
We
the
want
woods.
you out of here.
We'll be camping in the woods. Thank you. But I'm going to take off my glove. I'm going to walk up to the guy I was talking to.
He kind of puts his hand on a sword, and everyone kind of bristles as he sees you like pull off your glove and start walking forward.
And
Are we risking it? Are you
I
risking it?
say I challenge you to a duel. And then I slap him in the face.
With your glove or with your hand?
Oh, I took the glove off.
That's right.
Hang on, I got to get into roll 20. So I somehow always lose my way here. Hang on. My campaigns. There it is. Let me
Fuck.
see how hard I slap this guy.
You're slapping him with the glove or with the hand?
It's always been the hand.
Okay, with the hand.
Oops. So just D20.
D20.
It's a 20.
He dies.
Oh my god.
You knock him out.
Perfect slap.
Crack in the face. He just turns to the side and like falls to the ground unconscious.
Well, Vincent, I don't think you can accept the duel now. I think it's over.
Gentlemen, my apologies. Sometimes I don't know my own strength, but usually I issue a duel with a slap, and I suppose I'll not be hearing whether or not he wants to duel.
The remaining people with weapons all kind of rattle them and say, "Get out of our town."
Yeah, I think we'll be doing that. Good evening.
Oh god.
Okay. You guys trudge out to sleep in the woods. Way to go.
Sorry about that, guys. I just kind of wanted a duel, and
It's okay. It's okay. It was nighttime, or else I would have helped you out.
yeah, it's all right. I appreciate it. All right.
Pretty much got the same effect out of that slap as you would of a duel.
Yeah, actually, I think you won the duel. To be honest, I think that could be a win on the board. So
You know
you're
what?
you're
Next
two
time
and
we're going. Yeah, 2 and 2 now, or
two
something.
and two, something like that.
I think the next
In
time
the
we roll
slap
through town, we should check in on him and see.
See if he wants to reduel. Okay. Well, we should be back this way to pay visit to the Esteban guy. So, cool.
Okay. So let's set up camp. Neil, I'm guessing it's just kind of like off the road, a little bit in the woods, and we're all going to sleep without our armor, but I do sleep with my sword close at hand because that's the way I roll.
Okay. So you guys keep a close watch, but no one comes to trouble you in the night. Although you definitely see lanterns and torches kind of on the border of town the whole night. You know, people are keeping watch. but no one comes to bother you, and morning comes, and you all wake up happy and healthy and rested. And JP, please send me your spells.
Okie dokie. I'll do that now. I assume we're just going to continue on with the journey, or
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
do you need spells before we do this, Neil?
Well, I mean, what spells do you have for the day?
Okay, I'll just.
I mean, just send them to me when you can.
Sure. I got you.
So you guys continue on. The next town on the road is Willowbrook.
Perfect. Now,
And you
when
guys get to Willowbrook in the evening.
I have some very specific questions. When I enter the town, does anyone notice me? Like, I'm going to stand there and act proud and see if anyone notices me. For the
Yeah.
right reasons, Neil. Not that I'm 8 feet tall and half ogre, etc., etc.
They notice you for your character, you know,
Right.
for who you are as a person. So yeah, you do get noticed. A little kid comes up to you and he says, "Is it true that you paid for all the people to come and build my house?"
Hi, Timmy, it is. That was me. And then I'll like ruffle his hair and walk past and try to find the guy that I gave the money to, whose name escapes me, but I believe it was Jake.
No, wasn't Jake the healer? Were they?
It
both
was,
Jake?
but you forgot. You couldn't make the guy's name up. I'm thinking. Let's hope this is right.
I don't.
Fuck, it was Jonathan, says the chat.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I get points for Jay. So I'll look for Jonathan in the town.
Okay, you look for Jonathan, and I mean it's evening, so everyone's hanging out at the inn, which is the very first thing they built. Was the tavern, and they imported a bunch of beer. So everyone's hanging out there. They see you come in, and Jonathan says, "That's the fatty," and everyone cracks up laughing.
So I kind of give a weird look and be like, "What, Jonathan? What are you talking about? I'm glad that you remember me, but not sure if that's what I wanted. That's not how I wanted to be remembered."
So a few moments, it takes a little while for the laughing to die down because they're fairly drunk at this point.
Okay.
And he comes over and he pats you on, I guess, the elbow or something because you're so tall. He like pats you and says, "Sorry, it's just the inside joke that's developed. You're back.
I'm back. I told you I would be back. I told you I would check in on the town.
You were gonna come back and give us some more money to help rebuild the town.
Indeed. How is the town going?
It's going pretty well." He's
Well,
pretty
what
drunk.
does pretty well mean? Like what's
Well-
next to be built besides this inn?
Look, we got a room for drinking.
Okay.
And we started work on the church, the temple of
Yes.
John? No.
Jexel.
Jexel? That guy, Jexel.
Yeah.
We might have to dual purpose at Jexel and John, though, because we're kind of farmers here, and John's an important god to us. So we might have to Jexel John it up. But it's cool. It'll be the Church of Jay or something. It'll be
Church of J. I'm okay with that.
cool, dude. Yeah. So what's up with you?
Not much. What is next to be done in the town? You know, besides that, what do you need next?
Oh, after the church, I guess we need houses and farms, and we need equipment, and I need a girlfriend. You know, can you pay for a girlfriend for me? You're kind of a wealthy guy. I haven't. You know, he kind of like tries to tug you down closer and whispers loudly to you. Now there's this girl over there.
It will come in due time, Jonathan. In due time.
All right. I'm just saying.
Now, I ask him, are you now the leader of this town, or
No.
have they? Who would you say have they elected in a leader?
We're all just working together. You know, we talk and we decide what we want to do, and we just do it.
And we're inside of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice, being a connoisseur of drinking and ales and whatnot, what type of drink or what type of like beer they're consuming, and if it's expensive?
You'd have to try some.
All right, so I'll damp my pinky into Jonathan's beer and take a sip, very royally, as if I was a lord or something like that.
Yeah, you recognize this as actually fairly high quality ale. Pretty good stuff.